Alexa, stop. What's up, y'all? It's your girl T, and you are now tuned into Growing Through It with T. And tonight we got something juicy for y'all because we got a little bit of everybody up here. Okay, we got people from all different walks of life, and they're gonna hold down their particular set tonight. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the upper left corner with Letitia. Letitia is representing for.
Tosh, baby, Tosh.
Okay, we gonna do Tosh. We gonna do Tosh.
But I would consider myself half and half single, half taken, and beefing with your partner, and you don't know what you want to do. That's where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna represent the married people for right now. Takeem.
Divorced people.
Divorce. Melody is representing the single ladies. And Bam.
Nigga, I'm from the streets.
So you represent what? You for the streets?
I'm for the streets, nigga.
Okay, so pretty much tonight we're gonna do a whole bunch of topics and whatnot, and everybody's gonna give their own perspective, tell little stories, and we're gonna have this conversation. But mostly we really want to hear from our men because y'all got a tendency of saying that Black women don't never listen to the men. We don't never hear what y'all gotta say. So tonight we're gonna give them an opportunity to talk their shit and tell us how they feel about stuff. All right. So first thing we're gonna start off with is love language. Are everybody familiar with love language? And do you think you know what your love language is?
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, so wait, what?
Word.
All of them.
All of them.
Wait, why all of them? Why all of them? Okay.
Because why do I have to be limited to one thing? I want gifts. I want nice words. I want to be able to do stuff for you, and vice versa. Why I got to be limited to just one thing?
So you feel
it's
like
all the way relationship for.
All right, hold on. So you feel like it takes all those things to completely make you happy as a woman?
Yeah, I would do it for myself. Why not?
What about you, Mel?
I would say acts of service, quality time. Those like my top two.
Why those two?
Well, you already know me. I'm a giver. I like to give gifts and stuff. I like to do thoughtful gestures. So I would like that to be reciprocated. And quality time, I like spending time with the person, I love. So
okay, Sakeem. What's your love language?
Acts of service and probably physical touch.
Okay, why you pick those two?
I mean, I like when somebody take the initiative to do something for you without you having to ask them.
Right.
Like that let me know that you rock with me. You know what I'm saying? And I like to be touched. You feel me? I feel like a woman.
I like to be touched.
I like to be touched.
Yeah.
Bear, what's your love language if you even know what they are?
Shit, I don't even know. Nigga, honestly, my love language is no bullshit. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. A female knowing when to leave me alone. That might sound crazy, right? But if let's just say if I'm dealing with a chick, right, and she all up under me all the time, that's gonna annoy the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like if she know when Bam come home or come from work or whatever the case may be, just give me a couple minutes to myself or maybe even like a half or something like that. I don't know. I like that. Make me want to like ravage you. Like you get what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like don't be all up under me. Give me the chance to be all up under you. You follow me?
So what happened when you get in a situation where you with somebody that needs that clingy?
Yeah, I get uncomfortable. Like I swear to God, like the last girl I was dealing with, she was just like I'd be sitting down, she'd just sit next to me and just grab my face, kiss all over my face. Like I don't, I'm a project nigga. I ain't never had that affection and all that shit before. That shit make me feel uncomfortable a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Not uncomfortable. I feel like so when the compromise come in at, because I feel like it's supposed to be some type of compromise.
Yeah, I mean, when you dealing with women, ain't no y'all gonna do what the fuck y'all want to do anyway. Like if I tell her like, yo, get off of me, that's even more for her to be like, nigga, what? Shut up. Like I can touch you. You know how y'all get. You know what I mean?
Tosh, you making a face. I want to know what you thinking.
And then look, but then you know, and you kind of get used to it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting used to it until I went back to the streets. I kind of missed it a little bit.
So you got adapt. Right? So you pretty much got adapted to all the clingy stuff.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, but I still like my little, you know, my little space. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Follow me?
Everything gotta have a balance. Okay, so let's get into a little bit about each one of the categories. Taj, you said you have to have. Give us a little something. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from. Break it down. Give us something.
Well, I'm from Jersey, East Orange to be specific. I've been in my relationship now for the past year, but I don't like nobody trying to control me. It's going to bring out the controlling side of me, and don't nobody want that on either side. So I'm on a pause. Like, leave me the fuck alone right now, type of thing.
So y'all on a break?
Yeah, I basically said leave me the fuck alone, so I can get my shit together.
She said, "Say that again." So y'all on a break because of what?
They on a break.
Yeah, because I needed to get my shit together, so I ain't feel like being bothered.
But okay, you was with him for a year.
Wait. What's the rules in a break?
Word.
Everybody answer that. What's the rules?
When people tell me it's a break, it's a breakup. That's what I go with.
Yeah, it's a breakup. I ain't no break.
So y'all saying that on a break. If y'all they was together for a year and some change. If they on a break, she allowed to do her, he allowed to do him.
That's what they usually do.
So I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel like when you in a break, depending on if we know our break is because we feel like we're being toxic to each other and maybe we need to grow a little bit or whatever the case may be, I feel like it should be boundaries. Like if we doing this break with the intent of getting back together, then I feel like
ain't no break. Because if my bitch fucking, if I find out that bitch fuck somebody else, ain't no break. That shit done. But
it's over with.
It's over.
It's over with.
She out here. She done. And if she fucking, she sucking dick. Like, so that's out.
Oh my God. Anyway.
That's over. That shit done up.
What do y'all think? On the break? Y'all get to do y'all or what? And I'm gonna take a shot.
I mean, me personally, I'm chilling. I'm just chilling. If he chooses to do him, that's on him.
But would you be mad if you found out?
Not really, because for the reasons of we on a break. I'm not beat for your shit right now. He probably not beat for my shit. Okay, not a problem.
Man, I'm gonna be big mad. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna be big mad. If we on a break.
Hey, see, let me ask her something. Let me ask her a question.
Go ahead.
I ain't trying to take over your show, right? But I just got a question. You've been with this nigga for a year.
I've been with my guy for a year. I'm not gonna call him no nigga. Ain't no bitches out here, you know, all that.
No, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
Nah, I don't. But it's all good.
When I say nigga, you don't know what I mean by saying nigga. Like
I'm not calling my man no nigga. I'm not gonna call none of y'all no niggas. I ain't calling no females on here no bitches. That's just how I'm rolling with.
All right, cool. All right, I feel you. So listen, you've been with your man or your ex-man, whatever y'all situation is, for a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What made you say now you wanted to get your stuff together?
I mean, even in the year it's been rocky. It ain't like it's been all peaches and cream.
Right.
It's been a few times he decided to break up with me on some goofy shit after you said some goofy shit to me, and I had to take that shit. I mean,
so I did me. Pretty much going through the whole cycle.
Been back and forth, back and forth. It's annoying
that
as
makes sense.
fuck.
All
So,
right,
it gets to the point where somebody got to get the fuck annoyed and shit with the bullshit. I'm just annoyed with the bullshit right now.
That
all right,
makes sense.
Takeem, what you speaking for the divorce people? So you know it's coming. You know what the question is. As soon as you told me you was divorced, I was like, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah,
Who filed?
I did.
Oh, go ahead, Mel. Hit the statistic, Mel. Tell him, Mel.
Hey,
Me
hold
and
on.
Mel
Hey,
were
bro.
just talking about
Hey,
this
bro,
earlier.
how
Say,
old
go
are
ahead,
you?
Mel.
I'm
How old are
only
you, bro?
29
You 29. How long you was married?
for like 4 years. Anyway.
We about to get into that. Bam. Hold up. Hit the statistic, Mel.
Yeah, they said 80% of women file for divorce versus men. So it's
Yeah.
just like, so what made you want to file for divorce?
I mean, that because I paid for it. You feel me? But it was mutual. You know what I'm saying? It was mutual.
Y'all both decided equally. It was like, this is it.
Don't take that. Don't take that, Mel. We don't do none of that. Don't go on.
Nah, yo, you know what? Y'all, AT, this is interesting because one day I want to get married, but I'm scared.
Be scared.
Like, you know
So
what I'm saying?
look, we
Because
don't
if I
get
get married, ain't no divorce. That ain't none of that.
Yo,
You know what I'm
honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I felt the same way, but like she just wasn't the one. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. It took a lot of stuff to happen. You feel me? I mean, we got kids together and everything, but as people start growing apart, I was with her since I was young, like teenager. So it just ain't work out. Like,
So this is my question. What was the breaking point? So I would pretty much ask you, like, after all these years being married, how many kids y'all got together?
3.
Damn. Okay, so after all these years together, 3 kids, what made you say, bro, I ain't doing this shit no more?
Hey, yo, everybody look.
Where
I
did
always
you
gotta
go?
play, because we want to know.
Yo.
If I could ask you, I'm gonna ask you like this. All right, chill, y'all. If I could ask you, name 3 factors that killed your marriage, give me the 3.
Oh, man. I guess you could say communication. It was a lack of effort, and I say just disrespect.
Okay, so out of all them things that he just named, how many of y'all could relate to 2 out of the 3?
Bird.
Raise your hand.
What was the question you just said?
Out of all the 3 things that he just named, how many of y'all could relate to 2 out of the 3 things that ended his shit? Everybody, regardless, married, single, for the streets, and on the fence. Everybody could agree that 2 out of them 3 things they going through or been through. So what y'all think is the biggest killer? I say communication.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the biggest.
I definitely
That leads to the disrespect.
I think those go hand in the communication and the disrespect go hand in hand because you got to communicate to disrespect.
That's true. So Mel, speaking for the single people, do you think with dating now, how do you pretty much try to communicate?
Honestly, I don't know, because I don't even really get past shit the talking stage for real. Like, it just be over before you even start.
Why? Is it true that it's piss in the dating pool? Somebody answer that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the question?
Is it piss in the dating pool?
Say that one more time.
Is it piss in the dating pool?
Ain't nothing out here, yo.
I don't know.
Ain't nothing out here.
Yes.
Ain't nothing out here.
Come on,
I don't know. I guess I got the hope and the love. I don't think it's all piss, Maybe because it depends on what specifically you're looking for. Most people don't know what they're looking for, and that's why they be finding themselves in the bullshit that they be in.
That's fact.
I kind of disagree because I know what I'm looking for, and I still ain't finding it out here. Like,
all right, so what you looking for, Takeem?
I actually want to be remarried. Like, I want someone. I want a partner, life partner. But I mean, so a lot of women out here is not as good as they think they are. You know what I'm saying?
All my niggas.
You know,
I agree with that.
they say they are.
That's real shit, though.
So what do you mean by as good as they say they are?
Like, a lot of women they lack accountability. Like, when you lack accountability, you won't be able to grow. And a lot of people don't know how to really be in a relationship, like far as communication and like it's always. I see a lot of people out here selfish. A lot of people out here selfish. They only care about what they want.
That's a fact.
You got to be a selfless person in a relationship. Like, it ain't just about you.
It takes two people.
Hey, yo, no bullshit though. A lot of motherfuckers be scared too. Vulnerability is like damn near like taking a drug. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just get that out. You know what I mean? Being vulnerable to somebody, you're liable to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, right? That's why I'm for the streets. You know
Okay, so what would it take for you to be vulnerable, Bam?
Yo, she gotta be light skinned with green eyes. Like, now I'm fucking with you.
and this is what.
Yo,
how do I get him off?
I'm bullshit. Honestly, yo, like
all this melanin up on this podcast right now. And this man said light skin with green eyes.
Look,
I wish I had one of them that you could just get him up off of me.
Nah, real shit.
Hold on, how do I mute him? Let me mute Ben.
Nah, like in order for me to be like,
there you go, killed him. Now, that's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. Because light skin with green eyes, we not having it. We like all types of walks of color on this podcast.
Oh my God.
For the Black Lives Matter right here. Okay? Look, he demand respect. We gonna give him a break. Tosh, you got something you want to say, Queen?
Can't right now.
Let's bring it back.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. He really muted my man.
Yo, that's fucked up, T.
And
you with me? Nah, but real talk though, you know what be a factor too with women? Money, right? Chicks don't wanna build. They want that right now shit. You get what I'm saying? Like when you
that's not true.
Most of these niggas out here scamming, drug dealing, doing all types of weirdo shit. That money don't last. So when they find them a nigga that's a hardworking man, that's going, that's living not paycheck to paycheck, but like handling his business, not the street in the fast lane. Yeah, they get a little, they ready now. They want it now. Like, you get what I'm saying?
So let me say this. I know a lot of women. I speak on behalf of a lot of women that done stuck around a guy before he had anything and helped him build up and get himself together. That actually gave him the proper tools to get to where he needed to be. And then when they get there, they're not even doing anything with these tools. You get the money, you done got the job, you done got the degree, we done had your back. Okay, now where do the appreciation come in at? And a lot of guys, y'all talk about women being selfish, but a lot of men, they don't even know what to do with women that are selfless. Could y'all agree?
Very much so. I mean, it takes two to tango. Like, we all adults. We supposed to all have our shit together. Like, yeah, we could depend on each other as far as we're in a relationship together, sure. But it's better if I came with my table, you came with your table, and we build a fucking house. But people don't seem to understand that you gotta already be doing adult shit from the get-go. How if I just met you tomorrow, I don't expect you paying my bills. How the fuck else was I gonna get my bills paid? I didn't know you.
Exactly. And we're in a generation right now of city girls. Like, it sounds cute. We like the music. Of course, we out the window. Headlights. Ooh, F nigga free and all this stuff. And
yeah.
in all actuality, that stuff is not real. people are not about to sit back here and just pay your bills because you're pretty and your lace front is laid. Like, you have to have some type of quality and substance. The problem is guys will meet women with good jobs. Everybody up here got a good job. Everybody. On this podcast right now, I say everybody up here got a good job.
Yeah.
But people will meet people with these good jobs, making money and all types of stuff, right? But y'all still want to entertain and like the pictures of the people that don't match up to what y'all screaming y'all want. What about that? Come on, man. Tell me why you would have a woman with a good job at home, cooking and cleaning, but y'all out here liking somebody who's sitting in the project and she want somebody to pay for her Malibu little, what's the little cocktail they be having in the club? I don't go to clubs. I don't upgrade in my life.
Give a fuck.
But they be having the Incredible Hulks. Do they still do that? Like, y'all don't even entertain the type of people.
Incredible Hulks though, damn.
I'm 32. I'm giving all 90s vibes right now. Y'all don't even be trying to entertain. Why is it? Answer that, man. Why y'all do that?
What?
Why do y'all entertain and give attention to the females that y'all scream y'all don't want?
I don't give it to. I don't.
Come on, Bam, speak, because you for the streets and you be doing it.
Yo, honestly, it's all you said. Why do we pay attention to the chick that we don't want?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Like, don't want to be in a relationship with?
They secretly
Exactly.
Nah, I ain't even got nothing to do with like. I don't know, like, cause I kind of got something like that going on right now, but I don't really like want to be with her. But she just cool as hell. But she not really like my type. But she cool as hell though. Like,
So why entertain it? Why waste time?
Why y'all wasting each other's time? Yeah.
No. I ain't fucking her though. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
thing about it is even just the entertainment part, because that's how people get crazy. Let's talk about it for real. That's how people get crazy when you got somebody spending all this time with you, even if y'all not actually sleeping with each other. Y'all doing the cute stuff, the building stuff, the beginning stuff, the foundation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I scream, when you want wife me up, you say, oh, you just cool. Now trying to figure out, was I cool when I was cooking you something to eat and you was eating my kids' fruit snacks? Was I cool then?
Oh my God, bro.
I feel like we got a whole generation of people set up with a mindset of wanting this life. Everything is so social media. Like, it looks good. You want this relationship, you want this marriage, you want this, you want that. But then when it come down to actually be in these situations, you don't even know how to handle it. Because you don't know how to communicate.
It's all about what you're looking for too, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about what you're looking for, but right now, even you're entertaining somebody that's not even your type.
Yeah.
Why?
So you never did that before?
So I can talk about a time when I met somebody that wasn't my type, and it actually wound up working out. Like, it wound up being something pretty decent, because sometimes your type don't be what you need. Like, I used to like ratchet niggas. Y'all know.
You said who?
I like outside. Like, I used to like ratchet niggas, crazy, retarded, come at your house, causing drama. That's not what you need though. The older you get, and the more you grow, and the more you start to realize, like, that shit ain't cute. A person that's insecure, so he popping up at every event that you at. That we don't need that.
So why you liked it?
Cause it was cute. It was cute back in
This girl crazy, yo.
You was having fun.
the day. So I'm gonna throw out a word, and I need everybody from each walk of life tell me, what does the word mean to you? And the word of the day, because last episode it kind of ruffled some feathers, is reciprocation. We're gonna start with Mel, because you might be quiet and freaky at the bottom.
My bad, because somebody rang my doorbell and I don't know who it was. But
like I said, we're getting too old for people just coming unannounced.
Oh no, I don't have none of that. But reciprocation is pretty much, it's like you put whatever you put out that's what you want to receive back. So I feel like whatever energy, whatever you want, I guess, like if you say you give somebody something special from the heart and you expect it back, you want it reciprocated back to you in some shape or form. I feel like that's what reciprocation is.
Okay, Tosh.
I don't think of reciprocation in the sense of if I bought you something, you gotta buy me something back. It ain't it for me. It's not that deep. If I did it from my heart, it's a gift, you know. But I think of reciprocation in the terms of, um, I'm tired today, and we said we got to do the X, Y, and Z. Why you can't Why you can't help me out? Or if I'm calling you, you're supposed to be my man or shorty, whatever the case may have you. And I'm like, yo, I'm in the bind, I'm into this or whatever. And the problem is now left up to me. Oh, so you wasn't saying that when I was sucking your dick. You wasn't saying all that when why it's like that now? Like you ain't say that when I gave you money for this or whatever. So when I call you with an issue, I shouldn't have to hear, oh, I ain't got it. Oh no, I can't do. Well, it wasn't like that when you asked for something and I gave it to you with no hesitations and no. That's my level of reciprocation. If I need some shit, and I generally try not to need shit, hook me the fuck up, straight like that.
I feel like reciprocation for me is if I'm taking care of this part, I expect you to hold down the next part. Like if I'm a cook, could you clean? If I'm a clean, could you do this? Like if you know that I got a whole lot going on, take the load off. I feel like reciprocation is also when if I'm treating you a certain type of way, at least let me feel that way back. It don't have to be in the same aspect. For example, if I got the means to buy you something, I'm gonna say whatever. I don't finance this. I done took the time out to take my money and get this because I know you like it. Reciprocation for you could be something as simple as not you even spending money, like just making dinner that night, doing something cute. Let me know that it's appreciated. I feel like reciprocation for me is more so let me know that my acts are not going unnoticed. Let me know that you notice what I'm doing. That says a lot for me. Ben, what you think reciprocation is?
I mean, I agree with all of y'all. Honestly, yeah. I don't count favors. Like if I'm fucking with somebody, I'm fucking with somebody. I don't be looking for or looking forward to somebody. If I do something for somebody, that's just what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Takeem, what you think?
Yeah, I agree with all y'all too. I said just return the energy. Like if I'm putting in a certain effort, I expect you to put in the same effort. Like it don't necessarily have to be a specific thing, but just return the same effort.
Let's get to this divorce, nigga. So you was married, right? Because I got questions. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not letting none of y'all situations go. And y'all can return the favor. And y'all know it's always gonna be authentic. But was that issue in your situation?
What?
Reciprocation.
Yeah, it was.
Give me an example.
Like you feel like I say like as the husband, like I was holding like she had a lot of issues, you feel me, with like outside of the marriage, you feel me, like family, stuff like that. I put in the effort to make sure everything was good, you know? But shit wasn't getting reciprocated like on my end. Like she wasn't, I feel like she was worried about her own self. She wasn't worried about me. Like so if somebody standing beside you, supporting you through everything you going through, you feel me? And it wouldn't hurt you to see.
My turn to return the favor.
Yeah, it ain't even, and I'm good, but it's like it ain't nothing for you to be like, yo, you good? You need anything? Is you okay? You feel me? Like it wasn't like, so I wasn't feeling that.
Mel, give me an example of a time you felt like you wasn't getting your reciprocation that was needed.
I have an example. Pretty much, I'm like very thoughtful. So if I know, say my significant other, they gotta go to work, they work long hours or whatever, I'm at home and I, cook something, cook some food or whatever, get your work clothes and stuff ready and this and that. And there was a return when I had to work a long week. That person was like, oh, why are you always tired? This and that or whatever. I mean, I could use a little help. So the person wasn't even returning the same effort that I put out there. I just feel like a simple gesture will go a nice way. It don't have to be a gift. It could just be the thought. If I'm tired, if I'm working 12 hours all week and the day I want to rest, you want me to do this, that, and the third, and just like, why you can't do it, make my load easier if I'm making your load easier.
All right, question for the niggas, for the men, for the kings, for the scrubs.
Hey.
All right, you had a long work week, but your significant other has a long work week as well, right? Now they tired, but you want to get on. Y'all getting mad? What y'all doing?
What you mean by get on?
You trying to smack something.
Oh, she can roll to the side. I don't play that shit.
So that's the thing. So what happens when she not in the mood? How you feel about that? Because there's some guys out here that legit get mad. I'm glad I ain't got no situation like that. But
if she not in the mood,
if I'm ready to go to bed, it's going to bed.
I don't understand. What you mean?
You got some guys that are out here that will legit get mad, like because they already feel like they not being talked to enough or they not being treated right enough. So give me y'all take on that. Since been
I'm
working
gonna let girl go ahead.
All right, Takeem got it.
I don't know, like if you trying to say like if she don't feel like doing it, if she don't feel like doing it, then she just don't feel like doing it. Ain't really nothing I can say about it or do it.
But see, y'all men say that, and then you got guys that will really walk around the house huffing and puffing, slamming doors.
It ain't gonna
change.
All I'm doing is making tension in the house now. Just I couldn't get no pussy for one day. Now, if it's a reoccurring thing and it's like on some everyday shit now, like now I'm looking at you different. Like, come on, what the fuck you doing?
What, you fucking somebody else?
Yeah, like,
Bam. It's always Bam.
Like,
Bam, what is she tired, Bam?
You said what?
What is she tired, Bam?
If she, but what he's saying is if it's a reoccurring thing, like if you ain't always fucking tired. Like, there's no way.
So what do y'all think is the most important things to keep a relationship going? Give me the top three.
Trust, communication, and then sex.
Trust.
Yeah, I can rock with that.
You put sex at the top as the top three?
Trust, communication, then sex. Yeah.
So it gotta be good sex.
You put sex above respect.
I mean, respect goes in communication. Like if we're speaking, it should be a matter of we're speaking to each other with respect already. How do we get to a relationship if we can't respect each other?
Yeah,
like I mean,
that
kind of means goes to show you ain't a respectful motherfucker, and that shouldn't have to say that when I say we talking about communication. Well, I'm speaking to you all the time, like, what up, nigga? What the fuck you do today, nigga? Fuck you, nigga. All that.
She crazy as hell. She right though.
Mel, what's your top three?
I would say communication, trust, of course, and understanding.
Okay. Definitely got to understand each other. Takeem, what's your top three? Bam, we're not gonna ask you your top three because you're still in the streets. We don't want to know. We don't want to know your top three.
I
mean, but don't do me like that. I still want love.
But trust, communication, I feel like effort. Like
definitely effort.
Go a long way. Effort go a long.
And that's the thing that I feel like could be number one is effort. because if only one person is trying and they feel like you ain't getting nowhere, then what's the point? Like, how many of y'all actually been in a relationship with a person and felt lonely?
Yeah, I felt that before.
Well, see, I ain't never felt that because I let shit be known. Like, I never.
But
felt
you never
lonely
got in a
before.
situation where you was in a relationship and you actually felt like you were by yourself, regardless of being around a person at all times.
Nah, I never did, yeah.
I don't think you ever been in a relationship.
Nah, that's not true neither. I've been in a relationship. I just
Or
never.
maybe you've been in healthy ones, actually.
I've never been in like most of the like. I'm the type of nigga, right? If shit ain't going right, I'm saying something, whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I've never been in a situation to where as though I feel like I'm by myself. I think that's because why I always say something like, we're gonna talk about it. I don't give a fuck if we're gonna yell, we might even tussle a little bit. Shit. It is
All
what
right,
it is.
question. This is a good question. How important do you think an argument is in a relationship?
Depending on what you're arguing about.
I feel like arguing could be healthy. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Nah, I rock with arguments. Arguments show, one, how you truly feel. Two, it shows it shows how you're gonna get over a disagreement, because you're not gonna agree on everything. And three, all that everything is all glittery and gold shit, that's a facade. It's bullshit. I want the real. Show me how you are when you mad, so I can see. I need to be able to see that and assess that shit. And be like,
and see, look, what's crazy is we literally just talked about this. I think it was like episode 3 or something like that. And we were saying, in order for you to be in a real relationship with somebody, you got to see them in all forms of life. I need to see you grieve. I need to see you upset. I need to see you happy. I need to see you. And it doesn't. And you keep saying that. And I'm gonna go back to the same.
It doesn't sound crazy because you don't know what kind of anger somebody's holding in their past. You don't know if shorty been abused and shit like that, and you don't know how she's going to react to the smallest little thing, and you want to be able to get that out and get that through and over with.
Thanks.
I feel like this. I need to see you with money. I got to see you broke. I need to see the different angles of you. Because and it probably sounds crazy, but this is my whole thing.
Now you got to see.
First thing, money makes a whole difference. You get some guys out here that get broke, and the first thing that comes to their mind is, all right, I got a family I got to provide for. Let me get on the grind. But then you got some people that completely shut down because they don't know what to do. You need to know if you got a leader, a provider, a person that's going to take initiative. Somebody that's going to be like, all right, what light will do? Oh, I've been here before, but I know how to get it right. Yeah. Then you got to see a person with money, because you get a nigga who ain't never had no money, and the day he get $15, he out here trying to flex on you like he done hit the Mega Millions.
Yes.
Not 15.
Definitely flex on your ass.
Definitely trying to flex. Like, you get a person like, what? Think about it. Think about it like this. Think about it if a person had a mediocre job their whole time of dating. They worked at Starbucks. We just gonna say Starbucks. No disrespect to the Starbucks workers. I love y'all. But let's just say he worked fast food. His whole relationship with you, out of nowhere, he done hit a lick, done met somebody who knew somebody, and now he working top floor somewhere else. You don't know how that person gonna react with that type of money. When people don't have certain things or not used to certain things, that's when their true character is shown. I'm always gonna say I need to see people broke, with money, mad, happy, sad, and grieving. Because you don't know how a person reacts. And my whole thing is, I'm a person that I can't deal with shutdown. I can't deal with a person that don't know how to communicate through any type of behavior. You get what I'm saying? You mad, now you just sitting there boiled up.
Or you mad
need to say something to me, because I'm a talker. I'm a big talker, and I need to know what exactly you feeling. Y'all agree or disagree? Argue with me.
What y'all define mad though? What y'all define mad?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No. I'm gonna tell you, because me and T talked about this. This is why I say that shit is crazy. Mad to the point where, though, like, all bets are off. That's what they talking about.
I'm not even talking about just that. What I'm saying is, if I want to see how you react with a situation that's out your control, because you get some people that take their anger out. For example, you at work, you deserve a promotion. We're gonna use it in a professional setting. You at work, you deserve a promotion. You doing the most work at your job. You always being overlooked. Ain't nobody paying you no mind. This bum nigga that just got the job, he wound up knowing somebody, he got the promotion. Now you mad. You feel like you left out. I need to know if you're gonna communicate that, or are you gonna shut down, or you want to start taking your attitude out here. Because if I don't know that as your girlfriend, what happened when I become your baby mother? Now we got these kids in here and you don't know how to talk to me. And now you acting crazy and you yelling at the kids. Who kids you about to yell at? Who? Because my kids ain't going to bed early because you a bum.
Because you a bum.
I'm just saying. I get so upset.
That's crazy.
You just said you work hard.
Word.
Promotion here, bum now.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying in general.
Why?
Yeah, you know a question now. Give me something. Melody Lane. Mel, hi y'all. Oh my God. Tosh, give me a question. Because this is the time for the men to talk. I got a question for y'all, men. What make y'all happy?
That's a good question.
A big butt and a smile. Say nah.
Where the mute button? Y'all, I done learned how to mute them. I done learned how to mute them, y'all.
I can't say.
Come on, what make y'all happy? Y'all say we never asked the key questions. We never did.
As far as what?
You tell me.
Like
what as a man would make you feel whole and happy?
Take care of my responsibilities and stuff like that. I like take care of my responsibilities. Like my kids, doing stuff with my kids that make me happy.
What makes you happy in a relationship aspect? What do a woman have to do to make you happy?
Why, that's different. Oh.
Y'all see this? Everybody watching Growing Through It with T. They say we never ask questions. But when we ask them.
You don't never get asked that question. It's like when you probably thinking about it for years. But soon nobody never asks you. So when you ask you, that should kind of catch you off guard. So
that's what it's supposed to do. Authentic. What makes you happy as a man? What can a woman do to make you happy?
Or what can she could be understanding. She can be understanding. She can be respectful. I like affectionate women.
Okay.
Respectful.
What do you consider respect?
Like just respect me. Like normal. Like respect. Like you're not talking to me all types of crazy. You feel me? You got boundaries. You set boundaries and you stand by them. Like. You don't necessarily you can set boundaries with me, but as long as I can see that you carry yourself to the point where you won't break, like you not easily maneuvered off your own way, like your goal and stuff like that shit like that is attractive to me. Like if anybody could get you off your goal or get you off your the end and the finish line, I can't fuck with you. Like anybody can be waving you. Like I don't like that. Like that's unattractive to me. But like women like that, I like women like that. That's kind of attractive. Like pretty much like someone I know how to talk to me, someone that takes the time to put in effort. Like I'm big on effort. Like that's my biggest thing. If you put in the work to make this work, then I fuck with you.
So for a person that don't know you, tell me what's the effort that needs to be put in. Let me, Taj, let Mel know. What's the effort?
All right, so if I just start kicking it with you, like you take the you asking me questions, like even with a conversation, like you engaging in a conversation. Like if I just got your number and we just started texting, engage in a conversation. Don't let me carry the conversation the whole time. I hate that. And you taking that time, the effort to get to know me. And like the only person asking for dates, you feel me? You want to
initiative. That's what you're talking about.
Like And with the dates and stuff like that, like you put in the effort to see me too as well. Like I'm not the only person that's doing it.
Okay. So what about you, Bam? What is it that makes you happy?
Honestly, the thing the most that make me happy is peace, yo. Just peace. Like I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do nothing. Like I just want peace. Like so, whatever we could do to bring peace amongst each other or in the house, I'm with it.
So let me tell you what a big issue is. I hate, and I ain't knocking you, Bam. I agree with what you're saying about peace and you don't want to argue and fight. But what happens is I notice a lot of guys scream they want peace and create chaos. That's what I know. People ask for stuff that they can't even create amongst a household. And I feel like that's a big problem. You can't scream that you want peace. You want your lady to be walking around happy and smiling and like I feel like guys think that we're supposed to walk around with the baby hairs laid and some lingerie. Like, take me away. But you ain't text me all day. You ain't even check and see if my day was good. I'm finding out more about your day from Facebook, if anything. When I do try to talk to you, you really ain't got much to say. When I ask these critical questions, you feel like I'm coming at you. I'm trying to start. I want to argue. When I try to have conversations with you and I bring up different topics that I feel like I'm interested in, you're not interested in, vice versa. So where does the peace come in at when I'm trying to create an atmosphere for you that screams peace, but you don't even know how to operate in peace because most of these guys, as well as women, are pretty much living based off of trauma that they occurred in previous relationships and childhood growing up, and ain't nobody talking about it. Bam done dipped off. He'll be back.
Shit, you was asking him the question.
But I'm just saying, you got to speak up for the men.
I feel like I recommend therapy. Like if you're gonna be dating out there, I recommend therapy.
Baby, are you in therapy?
I recommend therapy.
Are you in therapy though?
Yeah, not no more, but I used to be in therapy.
Okay. No, a lot of black men aren't. That's why I'm asking where you because it's like don't recommend something that you clearly not doing. You know what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying, but yeah, I went to therapy. I was in therapy.
Did you like it?
And I loved it.
So let me tell you, I hated therapy and counseling. And I'm speaking on behalf of the married people. I know a lot of people say that when you're married, it's your best bet to get into counseling and to get into therapy so you guys could try to understand each other's point of view. So let me tell you my issue with counseling. I'm going to speak on it. So as a federal worker, as a federal officer, they provide you with these different free services throughout the job. You know, you got your EAP. So with us, I was like, okay, you know, we're going to get a little marriage counseling. We're going to get somebody that try to come in and intervene because we on this point right here where somebody got to come in and be the mutual person to talk. I ain't like it. I'm going to tell you why I ain't like it. And this probably sounds crazy. I feel like nobody should be teaching you how to love a person that's been down for you since day one. That's it. My thing is, why do it take a person who don't know us from nowhere to come in and try to explain to you, reciprocate, or explain to you what I'm trying to tell you? Shouldn't nobody know my voice better than you? What I'm saying, you're seeing it on a daily basis. Like, you see the cooking, you see the cleaning, you see whatever. You see me working, I see you working. We both see each other's struggles. Why this little weird white lady, no disrespect to the white people, I like y'all sometimes too. But why this random lady who don't know us from nowhere got to come in and tell us about, well, what she's saying is I'm gonna give you guys some homework. And it's pissing me off. Like when I say marriage counseling pissed me off, I think we had a good 6 sessions and I was like, all right, we can end this shit for real. Cause why do somebody outside have to like do y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I feel like when it's somebody that's around, I get it. Everybody need a mediator when shit get rough or when stuff gets to a point where it's like, I can't hear you, you can't hear me. But I can't take it. And I even said, okay, maybe let me just try a little black counselor. I just don't like therapy.
You don't
Because
like that?
shouldn't nobody be able to tell you how to love a person you watch every day?
Uh,
Telling you though, they kind of guide you through your own emotion and like help you figure it out. Like they push you, like basically like a guide to me. They push the emotion out of you so you understand why you are and why you do the things you do. So if that person is not paying attention to those things that you need that to be fixed in your relationship, that the therapist is there to help that person understand what's stopping them from pushing that. You get what I'm saying? What's stopping them from.
So what did you learn from therapy?
I learned what stops me from being what made me the way I am, basically, like why I was doing things I was doing, and basically like just basically why I am who I am, and once I figured out who I am and why I was the person I was and what I was doing, I decided to fix it. Like I just wanted to change everything. And it was a lot of things that happened in my life. Like, we just basically talking, like you ran about it, like, and then you start figuring out things. I like what caused you to be this specific way, you know what I mean? And then once you get past that stage, figuring out what you.
okay. Well, sorry.
Your phone went out just a little bit.
Huh?
No, Takeem.
And what part you heard?
You said basically, that's the last part I heard was basically you're trying to fix.
Basically, you just trying to figure out why you the way you are. Basically, how you get to this point. Like all the flaws all the things that you feel like a flaw, what caused them to become a flaw? Like how you build that habit, how you create that habit. Like you can't communicate well. Why you got trust issues? Like basically you just trying to figure out.
Okay, so once you found all these things out and you identified your issues and your flaws and your traumas, explain your road to getting back. How did you work on that part?
Getting back? You said getting back.
Getting back to being a better person, getting back to being a better you. Cause I want to know this stuff. Like just going through it. Right, so I get advice from all y'all, and I take a little piece away.
My role was it was pretty simple though. Like I took a step back from dating. Like after that situation, like I went to marriage counseling too, but after I was done with that situation, I did go to therapy by myself. On that process, I was single. Like I wasn't dealing with nobody. I was trying to figure out my own. I was giving people that I felt like caused certain issues when I was growing up.
Right.
And I mean, like, and I was like writing a lot too around that time. Like, I mean, it might sound weird, but like, I ain't gonna say a diary. I ain't gonna say diary, but like a little journal. You feel me? And I was
just
trying
to get all your thoughts out.
Yeah, get all my thoughts out, and I was trying to figure out like what situations could I put myself in to challenge myself, be a better person. So I was doing stuff like that, and eventually, everything just started clicking. Like it wasn't nothing I was focusing on. It was just more so like thinking before I do anything. Thinking before I make any irrational decisions.
Because that's what we don't do. A lot of us are very impulsive.
So I just was like, and it just gradually started changing. And then when I did get in the dating scene, I started realizing how different I was. And like my values and my morals changed a lot too. Like I noticed a lot of things started changing.
So tell me the difference. Excuse me. Tell me the difference between married you and divorced you.
I honestly, I ain't gonna say married me, but the man I was prior to therapy and marriage, I grew up. I grew up in the hood. So I grew up in Newark and stuff like that. You feel me? A lot of men in my is hoes. Like that's what they preached. You feel me? Hoes. Like being hoes, you take down the most women. You feel me? And you like basically like the king or whatever you want to call it. Like you that nigga or whatever you call it. So that's what I was taught. And I ain't grow up in a very affectionate household either. So I ain't really get that many I love yous.
So that make a difference. I really feel like that damn ice just took me out, y'all. And I feel like all y'all should take a shot.
I'm here.
Because the ice just took me out. But I really do feel like that make a difference when it come down to relationships, how you was brought up. Because if you was in a situation where a lot of people didn't tell you, is my voice going out? A lot of people didn't tell you how they felt about you. You kind of just come up with an assumption about yourself.
Yeah.
And it kind of just makes you start to develop a way you look at yourself, and then you kind of take that into every relationship that you go in. I feel like affection is a big deal, a complete big deal. But of course, I'm gonna ask y'all a question because that's what I do. All right, so boom, Tosh, I'm gonna ask you because I know you have. How many kids you got?
Just one.
Okay. Describe your relationship with your child.
With my child? I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, that's my little nigga. Like you know when
wait, Tosh, that's switched up now. She done switched up.
You know when like, well, I can't speak for everyone, but like when you got your first and like that's your only one, that's your hitter right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little dude right there. Like I've had opportunities to have more. They ain't work out so well. So they ain't here. But would I love more? Absolutely. But I'm not beat for just being a baby mama. That shit for the whole birds. So I stopped at one. Me and my one
know something is real.
Yeah, me and my one is dope. All
right, Takeem. So we talking about kids. So we know you divorced. We done got on your hat. We done got on your top. How is co-parenting after divorce?
Man, it was rocky. It's good now.
What you think was the hardest part?
Feelings. That was it. Like I don't really like outside of being together. Like that's my dog. Like that. Like I don't really get issue with her outside of being together. Like I would never be with her again. Like that's past. But outside of that, she cool. Like ain't really no issue. Like we co-parent very well.
So as most of y'all know, I got 3 kids. I got 3 boys. My oldest one is by somebody else. So he cool though. I feel like co-parenting is the hardest thing to do when communication is lacked and respect is lacked. Like growing up, I wrote like comparing co-parenting when I was younger to now. It's completely different. Like co-parenting younger was like, oh, it don't even matter. It was a lot of arguing. It was beef. I care who my kid was around. Years later, married with a 12-year-old, it's like, don't take them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like growth comes with age. And a lot of people say age ain't nothing but a number, but I feel like the older you get, it's like stuff that you don't even care about no more. Like, I'm always gonna care who my child is around, as far as safety and things of that sort. But all of the basics of if that person don't like me, or I don't care about none of that at all no more. Like, she ain't gotta like me, as long as you respect me, as long as my child is not being disrespected. I feel like that's the major key. All right, surprise question. Everybody, tell me something I would be surprised to know about you.
I ain't going first.
I don't even question.
How about we all take a shot?
I just took one. I think you know everything. What would be surprising that I could tell you about me?
I like to write.
Huh?
I don't know if people know that, but I like to write. Like I like to ghostwrite. Like
Oh,
I don't have no confidence to get in front of no camera and like spit bars, but I love to write raps. Every time a new song or a beat drop, I will write a whole little rap.
I had a whole notebook
can't
full of
spit
that
it, though.
shit.
Word.
I had a whole
Tosh,
notebook full
give
of
me
that.
something surprising about you.
Well, if we going down that route, I love singing, but I would never be on nobody's video. None of that shit. Fuck that. I wouldn't even want to be in entertainment. Like, nope. Nah, it ain't even no side thing. It's just something I do in the house.
Give me something. This is just a little icebreaker. Even though we midway. Tell me something surprising, Mel. Something I don't know. And Mel my best friend, y'all. So I don't know. I don't know what she might come out with. She might got an OnlyFans page somewhere. I don't know. What we got?
I don't know. I think, well, no, you probably already know that. I'm having anxiety. I have anxiety a lot. I get nervous about the littlest things. It's so weird.
I really didn't know that though. Yeah. All right, Takim, give us something. What's something surprising about you?
I don't know. I can't think of that. That would be surprising. Y'all don't really know me, so everything should be surprising, right?
It pretty much is. All right, boom. Big question. Is it important for you to know the number of sexual partners your significant other had?
No.
Let's hear Takim. Where's Bam when we need him? This is what we need Bam. This is right here. This is the moment right here. Is it important to know your significant others? I gotta put the phone down and call him because he gotta answer this. What y'all think?
I never asked before. I never asked nobody how many partners they slept with.
I mean,
when I was younger, I used to ask. The older I get, I feel like that's just something that you just don't even ask nobody.
Once you come in the picture, it's me, so I ain't really tripping no more.
Okay.
I don't ask. I did ask when I was younger. You know, when people used to play when you young, like how many people you fuck? Yeah.
All right, so each person answer this. Who is the most important person in your life besides a family member, and why?
Ooh. You
most Tosh is smiling, right?
Thank you.
I don't know if she on the fence or not, y'all, because the way she just smiled at that camera.
Nah, I would say like girls that I went to school with, like we still friends to this day and shit. Like them my hitters, right. Outside.
Takim, who's the most important person in your life other than family?
I don't know. I don't even know.
What you mean you don't know? Everybody got somebody that's not related to them that's close.
You said what?
You ain't got no best friend or anything?
Yeah, I'm a man though. Like that.
Like that. Men be having female best friends.
Yeah, but y'all look at it like that. Like yo, you the most like. So I say my male friend, like my brothers. You feel me? Brother. They family to me though.
Y'all guys are so terrible with affection. My guys, my brothers. Nigga, say your man.
Me is.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. How about this one? Okay, so I'm gonna say my most important people would be it would be my friends. Cause my husband, he's considered family. So I would say my friends. Um, do y'all believe in living together before being married? Why or why not? I
Mm.
agree. I need to know how you living.
Once we're engaged.
Hmm?
Once we're engaged, yeah.
You never live with nobody not
I
married already?
have. That's why I said once we're engaged. I don't want to live with you if we just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Why?
Oh, I ain't got time for that get out shit. And I don't want to have to say it to nobody. I don't want nobody saying it to me. I'm in my
She got a
house.
point. She got
I'm
a point with
straight.
that.
You in your house, you straight. When we engage, that means we have bought something together. There is no telling nobody get the fuck out. Nigga, you gonna take your ass out of the room. You can do that, but yeah,
What you say,
outside of that.
Lil?
I can actually agree with what she said because that's facts. When you boyfriend or girlfriend, you like, all right, get your shit, get out, or whatever. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna have time for that. I definitely like bye.
You
Keep the cat
I
too, nigga.
mean, that usually happens when y'all boyfriend and girlfriend. But
Mm-hmm.
I rather know what a person living like because I be damned if I get all the way to the altar and then we move all our shit in together and then you nasty.
You gotta start staying the night. Like
Yeah, you can already see that. You gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. You ain't spend the night over their house. Or...
Yeah, true.
consistently. Like
I agree with that.
because
Mel, give me a question.
I ain't doing it no more. I'm not staying. We not living together until we married. When I'm married, we gonna buy a house. But other than that,
And
I
is
want
that the same reason that they said because of the whole getting out situation or whatever the case may be?
the what?
Is
Yeah,
it
to get
all
my
because
situation plays a huge part. Because once you kick me out, we breaking up. Like that's just what it is.
I
Do
do
not
not believe in that? Oh my god!
do not kick me out. Because first of all, I'm not a violent guy. So it's like, what was your reason for kicking me out?
Because
You kick
sometimes people just need
me,
their space and they need to get what they got to get off their chest.
I'm one of those people. Like you feel me? Like I need my space, but I ain't gonna tell you to get out. Like I'll leave, go for a drive, go to my friend's house, but I'm not. That's rude to me. Like tell me to get out. Like you really kick. Like that's crazy to
I
me.
say get out, but I feel like that was my biggest mistake because I was over. I was like, bye. He's like, you
Yeah,
don't care if I leave? I was like, nope, bye, and went to
because
work the next day. And then
you
I
do
was
that,
like, fuck it. But that was a big mistake because I feel like looking back, we could have communicated better as far as issues and just took time apart instead of just bye.
yeah.
Like, mm-mm.
Good
We still was
question.
down with each other afterwards. He just never moved back in. So that's what
See, and
I'm
that's
saying.
gonna
It was
get
a
funny.
mistake though.
That's gonna get funny though. When you kick somebody out and then y'all still messing with each other, they gotta keep coming back over.
Yeah.
It kind of make you feel
I'm like, all
stupid.
right, thanks for staying. Bye.
So I'd rather
That's what I
sleep
said. It was a
in the
mistake.
house.
You know, that was my first time living with a guy, like for real, for real.
Wow.
That's why I just prefer somebody with their own space.
Yeah.
I agree. I
'Cause once
definitely
you kick
agree with
me
the
out, I
own
ain't
space type
back.
of thing because I want to feel like I got somewhere to go to. I'm definitely gonna say that because it get kind of annoying when somebody just keep coming to your house. Like, bro, we ain't got nowhere to go. I've been in the house all day, so now I gotta wait till you get here too. Like, I definitely prefer somebody with their own space. And then on top of that, when somebody got their own space, you can kind of just walk through and just see how they live. Like, you can always set a vibe up at your house, but I want to be able to walk in your house and feel the energy when I walk in there and see, damn, nigga ain't cook all week. Like, you can
You
tell.
stupid.
Garbage piled up. Y'all crazy. For real. Okay, could you be happy in a relationship if the sex was horrible?
How horrible we talking?
So this my opinion. I feel like when you in love with somebody, bad sex become amazing. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm the only person that feel like this, but you ever like somebody or like really love somebody like a whole lot and like the some shit the size smaller than this vape be hitting so different. You be like, I love it here. I'm happy. And
Well, you would love that joint, all right. Well, you would love that joint, all right.
So you could say that after the very first time?
No. So what I'm saying is, okay, now you got the difference. You got your typical one night stands where like shit just happens. All right, boom, you out, you vibing, whatever. You kicking it with somebody, you have one night stand. That's just everybody at this age has somebody's one night stand. But I'm talking about when you really dealing with. They say, could you be in a relationship with somebody?
That's what I'm saying. In order to have gotten to a relationship, y'all would have had to fuck. Well, some people don't. Some people don't.
Sometimes people be in situations where like you ain't never kicked with somebody and like you vibing, like conversation and everything. Like y'all chill is fun, everything just great. And then you hit the joint and they be like, but you're good out when you're bad.
Well, I mean, this is all communication, right? We better talk about it. And this is one of those we gotta be open-minded kind of things, because if we discussing sex and I say what kind of sex I like, and if I like some.
So you ain't never been with a nigga that had bad sex, but you still because you love him.
No, hell no.
Really?
No, nah.
Hakeem, what about you? Sis wasn't arching her back, nothing, but she was doing everything. She was cooking them greens. She was cleaning. She even checked on your kids. Hey, the kids straight, but her back just wearing arch. You ain't never been in those shit like that.
Listen,
Art.
I think this question is totally different. I feel like this question is totally different from men, because like it's not really too much bad pussy out here. Like I mean, like if a woman really feeling you, shit gonna get wet as hell. Like regardless, like if she really fuck with you, like.
I'm speaking on behalf of the girls.
As far as like position,
I'm speaking on behalf of the girls, because with guys, y'all can do little sweet nothings and little cute shit, and the bitch gonna get wet. With y'all, it don't matter how much sweet nothings, iPhones we buy, sneakers, the Jordans, all of that, ain't shit gonna stretch no further than what God gave you. And sometimes I feel like a vibe outweighs the.
Sex is better when y'all.
Next question. Oh, this is crazy. Listen to this, y'all. You and your significant other just finished having sex. While you are in the bathroom washing up, you overhear them starting to masturbate. How would you respond? Oh my God.
What are you doing? That's what I would say.
Don't ask me, because you know I'm awkward.
Go ahead, Mel, you just thought you put it down. You don't put your leg up on the bed and everything.
You know I'm awkward. I'm going to be like, so, are you okay? Because what happened? I was like, well, I'm going to bed. I don't know what else to do.
Hey,
you
Taj,
want me to?
Taj, you in the bathroom throwing your bonnet on. You think you the rock real world. You know you put it down. And you hear him in the bathroom. No, you hear him in the bathroom like, how you coming, sis? Please tell me.
I would definitely hit him with what the fuck is you doing? What are you doing? Because what the fuck?
How you coming out that bathroom? I need to know, Takeem, what you doing? How you coming out the bathroom?
I'm gonna help.
Oh no, because I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna be like, so what?
I'm like, you ain't finished. I mean, damn, you still got 4 left in the tank. I'm gonna help. I might give us some eat out or something like that. It's probably done, but I might eat out.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm leaving. Like if I wasn't married,
If you in a relationship, you'll leave.
I'm with you. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I'm leaving, and best believe as soon as y'all go on Facebook in the morning, y'all gonna see, wow, niggas ain't shit. Like, soon as y'all wake up, don't look for nothing positive. I ain't got no motivational speeches for y'all. Soon as y'all wake up,
say all the time,
wow,
this all I got. This all the pussy I got. I'm going to bed.
Yo, that is crazy. Hold on, let me see what else I got for y'all.
Oh my God.
What is y'all opinion on threesomes in a committed relationship?
No problem.
Oh, Taj, you with it?
Yeah, I fucks with shit. Now I can't. Don't be bringing no behemoth looking bitch up in this bitch, cause I'm gonna be like, bah.
You feel like it is gonna benefit the relationship? You feel like it's gonna cause problems? What you think? Because men got different reaction when it comes down to stuff like that.
I say I don't care for it, but I mean, if
why
she
you don't
with,
care for it?
cause like I really believe in bringing anybody into my relationship. To be honest with you, but like I ain't gonna force the issue. I say that I ain't gonna force the issue, but if she like into women that like, then maybe so. But I ain't gonna force the issue.
What you think, Mel?
I feel like it's just up to me and my partner, I guess. I don't feel like it's like super needed, but I just feel like it really depends on the person.
I'm with it. Like I'm with it. I feel like oh damn, my mom be watching this. I feel like it's wrong. look. I feel like it's wrong. Nah, seriously, I feel like it depends on what type of partner you got. Like it all depends if you got a thirsty nigga. Everybody knows who their partner is. Be for real. Like you know if your partner is capable of handling some type of stuff like that. If he got a past of he can't get right, act right, why am I bringing somebody else in here for? Just to have an attitude, just to get upset or whatever the case may be. But if he the type of dude that's laid back and he ain't with all the nonsense or whatever, and he a good dude, yeah, we can try. Don't act up. Get both of y'all beat up.
What you mean don't act up?
I mean, like, don't think that y'all gonna be doing this without me. Y'all gonna be talking without me. Like, I think people get weird. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if it happened to happen, let it go.
I'm
like,
clowning.
Let it be. I'm gonna need you not to be now y'all keying and stuff. What's funny? Because what's funny? Because you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing I go through moments. So I'm gonna need y'all not to ha nothing. Like, because what's so funny about this post? I don't know. I just feel like that's just type of vibe I give off. Y'all gonna take a shot?
Yeah.
I'm with it. Here's a question that's like off the record, not written down, not premeditated. How was y'all day? When the last time somebody just asked you that? How was your day?
It's been a minute.
That's sad though, right? People really don't just genuinely just ask people like how they feel.
Somebody asked me that earlier.
I came by. Well, we about to meet you too because ain't nobody asking how was our day. Ain't nobody asks that.
Sometimes people ask me how my day going, but today I feel like my day was pretty much okay. I didn't do much. I did I made me some tacos, so that made me happy.
Taco Tuesday.
Tried to make my son ain't on it.
How was your day?
My day was okay. It was not non-eventful, so I like that. You know, so that's a win for me. How was your day?
My day was better than most days. I feel like I made solid decisions today. I feel like good stuff happened today. And I got to record today, and I'm always for recording. That's just what I like to do. Do y'all feel like y'all are close to where you want to be in life?
No. No.
Where you want to be?
Yeah, you go ahead. You answer first.
I would like to be more financially stable. I don't feel like, I feel like once I get there, I feel like everything else would just be so much better.
What about you?
You don't bring up finances. You're gonna make me depressed. But
Bills high, rent high, everything high, and I feel like,
and I ain't high, so that's sad.
You're so crazy.
Ain't high but me. But
Where you want to be?
no, I am looking forward to getting back into school. I have 3 different schools I want to go into, but all of that costs fucking money. So yeah, I'm on that track though. That's where I'm at in life.
What about you, Tucker?
What was the question?
Are you close to where you want to be in life?
Yes.
Where you want to be?
Nah,
Where you want to be?
Nah, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm close to getting in a position where I could get there quick, like basically like get there quickly.
So where you want to be?
I mean, like define what you mean, like where I want to live at, like where I want to be in life.
Give it to me. Give me your vision board. Look, ma'am. Give me your vision board. Where you see yourself at?
And how many years?
Give me 5. I like that. You know what I liked about what he just said? I asked him where he want to be in life. He didn't say, what you mean? He said, give me how many years. You know how many guys really can't do that? And that's crazy. Like, you would ask a guy, like, where you want to be in life? And they be like, huh?
Yeah. Well, in 5 years, I want to own like a few businesses. You feel me? But right now, I want to be married too. I ain't gonna hold to that too. I probably want like.
Why we all start smiling? We so toxic. look at us.
happy.
That just made
This
my
1
heart
out of 10
happy.
niggas that's
You
gonna say they
hear
want to be
guys
married.
talk about that anymore. Like, guys either talking about how they want to be divorced, how they don't want nothing like serious, or they want something serious and they don't even know how to obtain it.
I did the streets things. Ain't nothing out there. Ain't nothing in the streets. There's nothing in the streets. Like literally nothing.
Why you feel like that? Get it off your chest. I want to hear it. What is it?
I experienced everything. Multiple different type of women. Like it's just the situations. Like it's just not worth it to me. Like I feel like having a partner, a life partner, is way more like better to me. Like it's a lot better. It's more. And you experience life better that way. Like it's nothing you could do in the streets that you can't do with a partner.
So
Like,
I'm guessing my question obviously is going to be, do you feel like you are better married or divorced?
I'm better divorced because I'm a better person now that I'm divorced. But I mean, I would like to be married again. But me now, like the me now, the more improve me. Like
I like that. That was a good answer. Oh, I'm so happy, fam. Why am I so happy? Because guys don't usually say stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
That look, man, we stuck now. Look, oh, commercial. Commercial. So I can go to the bathroom and cry. Would you date outside your race?
nah.
Me either. What about you, Tosh?
Nah, black is where it's at.
As always. Oh, so your significant other catches the case and it's gonna be locked up for a long time. What you doing?
Baby, bye.
I ain't holding nobody.
Bye, baby. I don't know what to
I
say.
feel like we all feel the same. Like life don't stop for
Life moves
nobody. Like at all.
on.
Because at the end of the
The,
day,
the
it's
sentence
like,
weren't even that long. I already went through that.
wait, say it again, man.
Got me putting money on your books and the other bitch putting the money too. Shit. Taking my damn visit. No, I'm not doing it no more. Bye.
So I'm gonna say, hey, like working in the prison, I could see why some people may hold their significant others down because they feel like they seeing the betterment of the person. Sometimes it take that sit down to get that person that you was been trying to pull out, but you can't get them out. And then as a female, that's me, I'm gonna say it's a no because it all depends on what the situation is. That's the
If they
thing.
falsely accused, I would try to like fight for them to get out.
Example, we
situation.
driving. Somebody get road rage. Dude get out, try to fight me. Babe, put him down. Bow, bow. And ride. Because
Yeah.
he was protected.
Define hold you down though. Like what's holding you down? Like what you mean holding down?
Oh, let's be clear. Hold you down means I'm gonna visit, you gonna see these kids gonna see you. I'm gonna make sure that you're mentally where you need to be. I'm gonna live.
Okay.
Oh, all right, man. Yeah, like
T gonna live.
if I'm in jail,
Listen,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not
know.
missing no parts of life. But when you get home,
Yo, you funny
I'm
as
gonna be
hell.
there. Do y'all believe in gender roles in relationships?
No. What you mean though? Like gender roles, like what? Because I cook, I clean my damn self, so I don't really need nobody to do
Look,
that.
Hakeem for president, y'all. Somebody get
I'm gonna say yes and no because I mean I ain't about to be bringing in no heavy shit like that. You know, I'm calling my man. Hey, bro, I got this heavy shit in the car. Come get this shit. I need something fixed. Come fix this shit. I'm sitting down and sit pretty because I'm not doing it. I don't know what to tell
So
you.
what about a situation like, but would you like, how can I put it? Would you take that load off him too? Like say for instance, like, okay, you got a house, grass needs to be cut. Would you finance the landscaping because you know your man work all day or things of that sort?
Yeah, that's all a part of reciprocation. That's the level of 50-50 I fuck with.
I like that. What about you, Mel?
I agree with everything that she said. I would definitely do that.
What are you afraid of?
As far as
I don't know. It said, what are you afraid of? I just wrote the question down. I'm afraid of failing. I'm afraid of turning back into the person I used to be. I'm afraid of letting my anger get the best of me. I'm afraid of not winning. Like I gotta succeed. I got 3 boys, not just like I got 3 black boys. Like I gotta win. They gotta know that everything isn't these stereotypical movies that they place us in. Like everything's a struggle. They can't have it. They can't live that way. They can't grow up that way.
this
There's
this
nothing
gonna
wrong with that because it's substance in it. I was just saying that to my husband or whatever. We had drove past it was like a motel. But what was crazy was every time we go to get like Domino's and like seafood and shit, and we drive past this motel, this same family be out there with their kids. And a lot of people would look at it like, damn, that's sad or whatever, because you know they staying at that motel. But it be more love and shit like that than it be in these fucking 5-bedroom houses half the time. The fact that that same family is outside with their kids all the time, they spending time together. Like they're building some type of character. Them kids, and I look at them and I don't look at them like, damn, that's fucked up. I will wish they would be in a better situation, but I feel like they gaining more knowledge than what these spoiled ass kids is learning. At the end of the day, when shit get rough, they're gonna be able to take that initiative because they've been there. I don't know. I just thought I'd talk about that because I thought about them kids earlier today.
I'm afraid of, not that she's a bad person, but I'm afraid of being like my mom, in the sense of like always hoarding around your kid and not living your life, like living through your kid and shit. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to be alone. I don't know whose echo that is. I wouldn't want to be alone. I would definitely, even if I'm not per se married, but like in a stable relationship and showing what that love and affection is like in a household, regardless of who's the parent of whom. You want your kids to see you being loved, and you want to show them how you would love X, Y, and Z. I don't want to be in that broken shit for much longer than what the fuck I'm in. You know, I don't want the same cycle to repeat itself.
I think we all kind of got that same type of feel. Like we don't want to repeat our parents. I mean, like our parents, raised us and gave us the best that they could, or whatever the case may be. But that's a fear too. I definitely would agree with that. I don't want to. I don't want to duplicate anything that I saw. I want to learn from it, teach my kids. What about you, Mel? What are you afraid of?
Um, I feel like I'm afraid of putting myself out there, and also I'm afraid of not getting what I feel like I deserve.
Right.
I think those are my two biggest ones.
I can't. What you afraid of other than your ex-wife?
I ain't afraid of, but I guess I'm afraid of like, I don't know, like if anything that I fear is anything, most likely got something to do with my kids. Like I fear that, like I want them to be successful. I instill values in them that create success in people. Like
Right.
so, it's like I want them to be successful. So if I fear if they're not successful, I'm gonna feel like I failed as a parent.
I agree.
But it's also what you define success as well. Like it's not. I don't want them to be billionaires. Like you don't have to be a billionaire. You feel me? I just want you to
Have
be
good
happy.
morals.
You feel me? I
Good.
want you to be a good
Have a
person.
good thought process. I feel like the
Yeah.
most successful person don't have to have the most money in the world. I feel like I learned the most stuff from people that didn't even have that much. I feel like a good mindset is the most successful thing you could give a kid. Like all this stuff that we buy, it's crazy because like just think about it, it's back school time and shit like that. We stress about making these kids look a certain type of way, but it's what they feel like. You get what I'm saying? Like I got a whole little episode I want to do with my son just talk to him and just see where your mindset at. Because you could look like $1 million and don't have no type of substance at all. And when you raising kids like that, what the hell?
It's a lot of that going on in Black community.
There's a lot of that going on in general because a lot of these kids don't have no type of. It's not even just about being Black. I feel like we kind of put these stereotypes on ourselves or whatever the case may be with the way we act, how we come off. I learned that living in Atlanta. Like, didn't want to live in Newark for the rest of my life or whatever the case may be. Still love Newark to death. But you would think coming to like a predominantly Black city that it would be so much Black excellence, and it's not. Like it's so much crab in the barrel stuff, and it's not just because other people are putting this stigma on us. It's us. Like I don't work in different environments with all Black women, thinking that it's gonna be a whole bunch of Black girl magic, and it was nothing more than piss in a cup. And last question I'm gonna ask y'all before I tell y'all to take a shot and wrap it up. Who hurt you and what have you done to heal? I mean, we did. Let's get get into it.
You said who hurt you and what was the second part?
What have you done to heal? And since you had a question, Mel, you gonna start.
Oh.
Should have shut the hell up.
I think I ain't gonna say think, but my oldest brother, I feel like that was my biggest hurt in my life. I don't think I've completely healed either.
So what are you doing to heal?
I was gonna do therapy. I feel like that's gonna be my best bet. I feel like I'm in a better headspace than I was before, but I just feel like I need more.
Right. What about you, Tosh?
Well, it's more of a I hurt myself thing for allowing someone to hurt me kind of thing. But if I'm gonna be real specific, my son's dad like kind of fucked my whole head up as far as what should have been. Like, you know, I spent my entire 20s thinking, oh yeah, let's make the relationship work, and that was a complete disaster. And then, you know, here we are, we get to our 30s and we here struggling and shit. I mean, some are struggling and shit or whatever. And what am I doing to heal from it? I've been doing a lot more self-caring, whatever that is for the need be, the day, the week, the whatever. It's all about self-care, whether that is clean up today or do your hair today, you know, straight, you know, whatever it is to make myself less angry and more bright and vibrant and step into that radiant energy. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. What about you, Sakeem?
I say, hurt me. I think my parents hurt me. My parents hurt me. I mean, they had me when they was young. You feel me? So I kind of forgave them for a lot of the mistakes that they made because they did have me at a young age. But like, yo, they really ain't know what the fuck they was doing. You feel me?
Right.
And that shit affected me a lot. So they hurt me the most. But you feel me? Like I told y'all before, I went to therapy for it. Feel me? I forgave them. Like I don't have a relationship with my dad, but I did start working on a relationship with my mother though. Anyway, we in a good space right now.
It's still a start, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I would say for me, hurt me. I think I hurt myself the most. I think I expect more than I should. And I think I put people on pedestals that they don't have like the feet big enough to fill. And I kind of just let myself down when I do stuff like that. Doing the hill is I don't know how to be toxic sometimes. I don't know. I think I'm still healing. I'm still trying to figure out everybody, and I'm trying to figure myself out. Like, what is it about you that automatically see so much good in people? Like, once I figure that out, I think I would be better off because everybody don't deserve the titles that you give them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But could we end with a shot, y'all? You know, we got to wrap it up. Everybody got to go to work.
Yeah.
So we gonna wrap this thing up with the shot. No matter of fact, I got a question. This one we gonna wrap it up with. Tosh, get something off your chest that you wanted to talk about during this podcast, but you didn't get a chance
to. Good God, I really, really can't stand nobody trying to control me. It really bothers me. It like if someone's trying to manipulate me, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need you to stop because I'm the master manipulator. And once we get down that fucking road, it's no turning back because I'm not gonna be hurt at the end of the day. So that's how I feel for today.
All right, Mel, what's something that you wanted to talk about? Or even, because you know we got a guy, we got Takeem, he holding it down for the men. My camera going. You know how it goes sometimes.
I would say abuse. I feel like that's a tough topic to talk about, especially in the Black community. But I feel like
what?
Mental abuse, sexual abuse, especially sexual abuse. I feel like that's the top one that Black families don't like to talk about. And I've been sexually abused, and I feel like a lot of people do sweep it under the rug. I feel like that's one thing.
Right. Don't worry, we got more episodes to go. Takeem, what did you want to get off your chest so bad? Because I can't call your ex-wife. I can't tell her what you gotta say, but I can get this podcast as far as I can get it to go. What you wanted to get off your
I'm gonna share it when you post it. But I don't really got nothing. Like I came in with an open mind. You feel me? Hopefully we could be on a couple more times from different conversations.
From different aspects and different angles. So what I want to take it off my chest, but I'm just happy that we got a male's perspective on different topics, because a lot of times when I create episodes and I do one event, like this podcast was literally created because I feel like I'm a talker and I be having stuff I want to get out. And a lot of times you don't have a lot of people different aspects. And I'm glad that I got your point of view, your point of view, your point of view. I got to hear from the men. We don't take Bam out. No, I love Bam. But
he was hilarious.
He made me so sick. But I just like the fact that I get everybody's different perspective on different things, because sometimes I could be real headstrong and I'll look at stuff in one way. And sometimes I just need a little reflection from other people to look at it from their point of view. So once again, we all on the same page that reciprocation is key, right? And it's crucial to why something should go or not, right? So we same page.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank y'all for joining in, for growing with it. Growing what? Growing through it with me. I done had a drink too many. Thank y'all for subscribing, and we will be back with more episodes, with more content. And y'all drop in the comments more things that y'all want to hear us talk about. And good night.